looks like there are 4 more Nova deviations that need to be contained. We can't be sure yet, but that monolith being reactivated, the Nova deviation, there's a lot more trouble waiting in store for us. But there's no use dwelling on that. Just remember that for every Nova deviation you contain, your abilities will improve. That should be our main focus for now. Gray minds think alike. Stay focused, Meta. Keep heading down this path, and you'll grow stronger.
Hey, you're back. Any luck? Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I figured things went wrong when my team didn't come back, but I still had my hopes, you know? Don't worry about me. I've been through the ringer plenty of times before. I still owe you my thanks for finding out what happened, and for bringing back my stuff. Here's the reward I promised. I'm a woman of my word.
So, where are you headed next? You're going to Myers Market? Perfect. Tell you what, want to take on a job along the way? There's a resident of Myers Market named Emma. Brown hair, about 30 years old. She left by herself the day before yesterday and still hasn't come back. Apparently, she may have gone to the Hearst Mudflats. As it happens, the Mudflats are on the way to Myers Market. Maybe go look around, and if you see her, try to bring her back to Myers Market. Thank you, Mayfly.
Looks like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine. I'll leave the deviation in there to you. As for me, I'm headed to the Broken Delta. I found traces of another major deviation there. One with even worse effects. You should head over and check it out. Try asking around at a settlement called Myers Market. Maybe I'll see you there.
Bravo! The mayfly that brought down the fearsome, ravenous hunter. Hard to imagine such a little bit of gel transforming into such a monstrous creature, isn't it? Yet the most unbelievable part is that it managed to cause such chaos across the wetlands, simply by spreading its memetics. Just to make sure, you didn't destroy it, did you? Fantastic. You've more than proven yourself. I'm very impressed. It's a shame that most people in this world don't appreciate the beauty of these fascinating entities. But clearly you are different. You already have a natural touch with deviations. I dare say you could even become an expert. I'd be glad to share my knowledge of deviations with you. In return, capture as many of them as you can for me. I simply pay attention and use my imagination. And you know, I think the deviations respect that. To quote a favorite poem of mine, I know that I exist because you imagine me.
I'm glad we can make this place a bit safer, but it's time to move on. Before we set out for Myers Market, though, we'd better upgrade our weapons and armor. Things might be even more dangerous over there. We could also relocate our territory to make things easier.
Bridging its power to help us rebuild. Rosetta security forces and scientists proudly place their lives on the line every day, willing to make the ultimate sacrifice if necessary for the greater good. The world may seem like a scary place, but rest assured that there's one organization still out there working to protect you and everyone you know. The Rosetta Corporation.
These are the Hearst mudflats that Claire mentioned. Let's go see if we can find Emma.
Myers Market? Brianna, my friend, before, I didn't do anything. I just watched her leave. Well, I owe her this. I need to make sure she's okay. That's right. Now stop wasting my time already.
Emma doesn't trust us yet. Talk is cheap, though. So let's see if we can find some ways to sway her opinion. You should be able to provide relief for her injuries.
You're back again? I told you, I won't return until I find Brianna. I'll fight you off if I have to. These supplies, they're really for me? Why do that? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have treated you like that before. I mean, really, I know I'll never be able to find someone who's been missing so long. Not to mention, she's probably already... Are you sure? You have no idea how important this is to me. Mayfly, I'm begging you to find Brianna for me. Okay, thank you. I'll see you at Myers Market.
All right, pal. Hold it right there and identify yourself. Oh, yeah. You've got one of those weird backpacks. Cradle, right? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna check with the mayor.
I'm right here. Let the Mayfly in.
Understood, ma'am.
Maxie Rodriguez. I'm the mayor here. Haven't seen a Mayfly in a while. It's good you're here, though. I have a pretty unique problem that needs solving. Strange is putting it lightly. It's been about half a year now. Pregnant animals here, even pregnant people, all get infected by stardust and turn into these trees. You can go ahead and see for yourself. This is some strange shit, all right. Here, this is what I mean. Agnes Joy used to be the best weaver in town. Now she's like that. The only one in Myers Market. Thank God. Yeah, Agnes is perfectly healthy for a tree. Plenty of green leaves. She's just not a person anymore. I figured there's a transcendent behind all this. If you still think you can handle it, we'll reward you well. There was a woman, Brianna, who was kicked out of the settlement not too long ago. I think she may have been the first to be infected, so it's worth looking into what happened. Good.
Nobody knows where she went, but I can say the last time I saw her was at the Sutherland chemical plant. I think you should be able to find some clues there.
Smell those chemicals in the air? No question. This is the plant.
Metahuman. Traces of deviated statue number 23 have been detected at close range. If you encounter a cluster of strange-looking statues, be careful.
You're listening to Forward Radio, and I'm Eleanor Cole. Did you know that Rosetta Corporation maintains a variety of facilities across Malcon to enable its groundbreaking research into Stardust? Many of these facilities are used to secure volatile deviations or investigate potentially dangerous Stardust-related phenomena. These deviations can cause adverse health effects such as altered behavior, loss of free will, bodily transformation, and death. In addition, certain deviations may cause distortions in the time-space continuum. It's for these reasons that we would like to remind you to maintain a safe distance from all Rosetta installations, facilities, bases, and other designated properties unless you have been specifically summoned there. When it comes to the security of Rosetta property, please be aware that Rosetta personnel are authorized to shoot on sight and are not required by corporate policy to issue any warnings before taking action against trespassers. Well, these security protocols can be dangerous. Luckily, it doesn't take much to keep yourself safe. Remember, steer clear, and there's nothing to fear.